What's up everyone, it is Shay and I have a new video for you guys today. And this video is something that someone actually requested for me to talk about. And what was requested for me to talk about is talk about why I decided to become a YouTube creator. As many of you guys know, I've had my YouTube channel now for about 1.5 years, but someone wants me to talk about my journey of how I decided to become a YouTube creator. And what I'm going to do first is I'm actually going to back up a little bit. Perfect. Sorry, I feel like I was a little bit too close to the camera. And basically how it all started was I actually didn't start out with any kind of way of wanting to make a YouTube channel. I actually originally started out with a blog, which I still post on. I post my videos on my blog now, though. But before I started out with an anime blog, just because I wanted to find a way to talk about more anime and wanted to do it in a, I don't know, just do it in a way that was a hobby. At the time when I started my blog, I was at my old job. At the time, I worked in retail, and a lot of my coworkers were also into kind of like nerdy stuff. And it had been like almost never that I had friends who were into a lot of the same things that I was into. So I, of course, gravitated toward them, made a lot of friends, such and such, such. But as many of you guys know, if you work in retail, every day can kind of be the same exact thing. So I would go to work, come home, go to work, come home. So I feel like I had the same exact routine, but I wanted something to kind of jazz up that routine. So I decided to, why not start an anime blog? And I did that for about maybe like 1.5 years. I did a blog. I want to say I started that blog like kind of posting consistently starting in 2014-ish. I think I might be wrong about the dates, just because I know for a period of time I got the blog, I posted, and then I didn't post anymore. I think because I don't know why. I think things just didn't happen that way. So after having my blog for a while, I also was checking out YouTube at the time and wanted to check out what other like anime reviewers were on YouTube. And I started to notice that there were a lot of guys, specifically a lot of white males, that talked about anime, and there wasn't really any minorities, especially females. And just females in general were not on YouTube talking about anime. There were some, so for those of you guys who are female YouTubers who do talk about anime, I'm not saying there's none, I'm just saying there's not a whole lot. And at the time, I also wanted to expand from a blog to a YouTube channel, but I was very scared. And the reason why I was not really scared, but wasn't for sure, was because when you're online and on a blog, you get some scrutiny, but it's mostly based off of your writing and the topics you're discussing. When you're on YouTube, you're talking, and people visually can see what you look like, what you're saying, unless you do something else with your channel where they're not really seeing you, they're just hearing your voice, but they're still kind of discussing your content. And I was kind of afraid of that kind of criticism at the time. Now at this point, I honestly don't care what people have to say about me on YouTube, because you're behind a screen and some people are just plain mean. So I wanted to do that, and I wanted to voice my opinions about anime on YouTube in a safe way. So not really a safe way, but I guess just to do it. And so I made my first video. I made my first video in the end of August in 2015, and here it is 1.5 years later, and I couldn't be any happier. I've talked about so many different topics that many of you guys may have known. I changed my YouTube channel name. My original YouTube channel name was Anime Review Girl, and that's actually the banner that I have on my actual page, which I'm probably not going to change. I'm probably going to keep it up. And I changed my name to Shay Tari because of the fact that I wanted to expand what I wanted to discuss on my channel besides just anime, and I wanted to, talk about more stuff that I was actually into, or different things that I was trying out. Such example, the fidget spinner that I tried as well, talking about Disney. So that was one reason behind that. As far as what I suggest, so simple answer why I wanted to become a YouTube creator was I wanted to expand what I want to talk about, and I wanted to reach even more people. Am I doing it for money? No. I mean, honestly, if I could have this be my job for a living, is to make videos for people online and to entertain them and to make them happy, then yes. Long story short, I also do want to show other girls who are like me, whom have either suffered from like getting picked on, which I've had that happen to me before, and just to show them that you can do anything that you set your mind to. You can basically do anything that you want. And that's why also I wanted to become a YouTube creator, is because I wanted to not give, and basically to prove to myself that I could do it. I didn't want to be one of those people. I hate being one of those people that doesn't do something and then wonders for years, what if I would have done it? So I just jumped headfirst into something and was just like, well, I'm just going to do it. I don't have any experience editing videos. I don't own video equipment, but I have a computer and I have some editing software that comes with my computer, and I'm just going to give it a shot. And along the way, I've been teaching myself how to edit. Along the way, I've also now gotten a camera, which is a lot better quality compared to what I was using before. So slowly but surely along the way, I'm getting better and better, and I'm having a blast doing it. And not only that, but it's taught me such a valuable lesson with being a YouTube creator, is with me also telling others whom are like, well, I want to do this, but I'm not for sure, like maybe should I do it? And then I usually tell them, do it. I mean, the worst that can happen is that it doesn't work out, but the best thing that can happen is that it does work out. And even if it doesn't work out, it doesn't mean that you failed. It just means that you tried something and now you're learning from it, but now you can do something even better that works. And I mean, who knows if the YouTube thing works out? Yes, I do monetize my videos. Yes, I do show ads on my videos. I mean, the reason why is because I do want to hopefully one day do this for a living. And I also want to be able to entertain people in the process. And I'm having a lot of fun doing it. So for those of you guys who are thinking about making a YouTube channel, becoming a YouTube creator, do it. Because the worst that can happen is you not doing it and then you wondering what would have happened if you had have done it. And don't worry about the content, about what you're going to actually talk about. I mean, go with your passions. That's one of the main things that I'm like a huge advocate for, is talk about your passions. That's the one thing I learned also with blogging. You know, I wasn't very good into fashion. I wear jeans and t-shirts the majority of the time. I like makeup, but I mostly just do my own, and I'm not someone that's heavily into makeup. But anime was the one thing that I knew a lot about. I knew about the industry, and it was something that I'm still growing to know and to love. So that's why I chose it. So talk about something you're passionate about. Start a YouTube channel if you want to. It's a lot of fun, and it's something that definitely breaks up my day-to-day. And it's something that I'm always thinking about it. Anytime I have to talk to someone about YouTube, I literally start smiling and I'm so happy because it's something I truly love to do. So that's why I chose to become a YouTube creator, and that's why I choose to continue to do it no matter what other people have to say about it. And yeah, that's a kind of a long story, but yeah. So thank you for the person that suggested for me to talk about why I decided to become a YouTube creator. Let me know if you guys want any more stories, I guess, about why I decided to do something. I mean, it's not a big deal for me, but yeah. So I will see you guys soon on Saturday. I hope to have a review for you guys. As many of you guys know, I was at Fanime and I bought the entire series of A Silent Voice, and right now I'm on volume 4 out of 7. So I should have it finished by Friday or Thursday so I can film a review. And I will also have like a vlog / kind of review thing for Fanime, because I did record while there. I didn't vlog like how I thought I was, because I realized vlogging is a lot harder and a lot more uncomfortable. So that's something I have to get much more comfortable with. So yeah, I plan to have that out probably by next week so I can edit all the footage that I captured over this following weekend. But I'll see you guys soon. I'm gonna leave links down below in the description box to my all my social media accounts, my Instagram, my Twitter, and my anime blog as well, which I still do post on, like I mentioned before. And also click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and click that bell down there as well for the notifications so that you're notified every time I post a new video, which is every Wednesday and Saturday. So I'll see you guys soon, and bye.